Are the leaves falling where you are? They sure are here in Idaho. Hi everyone, Cristin here, and we are continuing with our Falling for Autumn quilt. So we are continuing with the section 4, which is our last section, and we're already making pretty good headway. We've actually already done 4 blocks so far, so that's pretty awesome. So today I'm thinking 1 block, and I want to say that makes it an easy day, but it kind of doesn't look like it is because it's a big block and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So I'm leaning toward us doing the Crunchy Leaves block today. So the Crunchy Leaves block is on 42. Grab your packet if you made packets. And let's go ahead and talk about what we need for this block. Like I said, there's a lot to this one. And there's some iridescent mylar in there, so make sure that that doesn't get stuck in your packet. All right, I think the vinyl is the thing that really gets stuck in there. All right, so let me see here. The first thing that we need is our main fabric. So our main fabric is a cream silky solid, just a plain cream silky solid. So make sure that you know which side is the front and which side has the fusible backing on it. All right, so just make sure of that when you lay it down. Like I've mentioned before, the cream is a little bit darker, and also the weave. You can see the weave on the back, which has the fusible backing. All right, so that's how I tell the difference. So on our main fabric, we want this to be 10.5 by 8.5. Remember, I said it's a big one. 10.5 by 8.5 is what we will start out with for our Crunchy Leaves background, our main fabric. All right, 10.5 by 8.5. Make sure to back that with fusible stabilizer. It is a big piece of fabric. And then we have all the leaves fabric, and there's a bunch of them. I wrote little notes of which one goes with which color so that we can do it all correctly. So just pay attention here, and I'll show as we get to working on the project, I'll show in photos which fabrics I'm laying down. So just follow along, it'll be easy. All right, so the first one, this is Leaf 1. It is a dark maroon burgundy fabric. I did back all of my applique pieces, not the ones that are, I think there was leather if I recall, so not those, but all the fabrics I did back them with fusible stabilizer. Like I've mentioned in lots of videos, that's completely optional, up to you. I like to do it, it makes it easier to cut. And these leaves, there's going to be a good amount of cutting, so we got to be prepared for that. So it makes it easier, in my opinion, for the cutting, and it lays down nice and neat. So this is Leaf 1, the maroon fabric, the silky solid, and we want this to be 3 by 3. All right, Leaf 1 in a 3 by 3 fabric. Okay, and then for Leaf 2, it is the golden fabric. So there's a gold and there's a yellow. So this one is the golden, a little bit darker. This is for Leaf 2, and we want this to be 1.5 by 2. 1.5 by 2. All right, that's for Leaf 2. And then Leaf 7, sorry, it jumps to Leaf 7 now. I didn't realize that, so we'll have to really pay attention. Leaf 7 is also that gold fabric, and this one we want to be 3 by 3. 3 by 3 for Leaf 7 in the gold silky solid. And again, I did back mine with fusible stabilizer, totally up to you. Leaf 7, gold, 3 by 3. All right, and then for Leaf 3, it probably jumped around because those 2 were the gold. That's probably why our directions have it that way. All right, so Leaf 3 is the green silky solid fabric, and this one we want 3 by 3.5. All right, 3 by 3.5, however you choose it, whether you back it or not, totally up to you. 3 by 3 by 3. 3 by 3.5. Did I say that? Sorry if I missed that. It is the 3 by 3.5 for Leaf 3. Leaf 3 in 3 by 3.5. All right. Sorry if I said it 3 by 3 earlier. It's the golden one. That one before this one was 3 by 3. So I might just be remembering that. Sorry about that. I've had a few appointments today, so I'm doing this a little late. So Leaf 3 in a green silky solid is 3 by 3.5. Okay. All right. And then another green. This one is, again, that green silky solid, and this is for Leaf 9, and this one we want to be 2 by 1.5. 2 by 1.5 for Leaf 9. All right. And then for leaf 4, it is the orange. It's like a dark orange, burnt orange color, silky solid. And this one we want, let's see, the orange one is 2.5 by 3.5. So that means it's going to go this way because the leaf is laying down. So 2.5 by 3.5 for this orange fabric for leaf 4. All right. 2.5 by 3.5. And then we have our yellow. So remember I said there's yellow and gold. This one is more of a yellow. So this one we are going to have for leaf 5. This is for leaf 5, and it is 3 by 3.5. 3 by 3.5. All right. Leaf 5. Okay. And then we have camel embroidery leather. All right. 2 pieces of this one. So the first one, I'll just go off of this first one. Leather, we don't back it. Leave it as is. Don't put any stabilizer on that. So this camel brown embroidery leather, this one is for leaf 6. And this one we want to be, let's see, 2.5 by 3. 2.5 by 3 for leaf 6, the leather. Okay. And then we have one more piece of leather. And this one we want 2 by 2. This is for leaf 8. Embroidery leather, don't back it with anything. For leaf 8, this one is 2 by 2. All right, lots of applique pieces. Remember, I told you that's why we're just going to do one block today. And then the last thing is the iridescent mylar. Hopefully you can see that okay. And these we want one of them, no, sorry, both of them. So both of these, the iridescent mylar is for leaf 1 and leaf 7. And we will have 2 pieces that are 3 by 3. So one for each of those, leaf 1 and leaf 7, both in 3 by 3, 2 pieces, okay? And that is all the applique pieces. And then the other thing that we need is our batting. So our batting is going to be 9 by 7, 9 by 7 for our batting. All right. That means that our quilting design is going to be 8.5 by 6.5, or really it's 6 by 8, but yeah. So 9 by 7 for your batting. And then we're going to quilt this. So I have to point this out. So we're going to quilt this with plaid 3 in a 6 by 8 quilting design. Plaid 3 in a 6 by 8 quilting design. And if you look at the picture, it is really pretty and cute with the plaid quilting on it. But I might take a look and see what it looks like to have the windy one. I can't remember what that one's called, weather or something. But I think that might be cuter with these leaves. I'm not sure though. I have to think about that. I did take a look. The blocks that are near it are both of the, if I recall, it was both of the filler blocks that we already did. And neither of those, let me just check again. Yep. So right next to it is this brown block. And then right under it is this green block. And neither of these have the plaid 3. So, or I'm sorry, neither of them have the, well, either the plaid 3 or whichever the weather one is called. I don't remember. Weather 4, I believe, is the wind. So I'm kind of leaning toward the wind, but I'm going to pull it up in embroidery software and take a look and see which one looks better. But officially, we're supposed to use plaid 3 in a 6 by 8 design. Plaid 3 in 6 by 8 quilting design. And you can absolutely do that. Like I said, I'm going to look at the wind one and just see how that looks with the leaves, because I think that might be kind of cool. So on my houses, I did the weather block in a variegated blue, and I really liked the look of that. I don't think I'll do that on these crunchy leaves. I might do like a light gray or a light tan, because it's on a cream fabric, but that blue, I don't want it to stand out quite that much, that variegated blue that I used on my houses, which I think looks fantastic, but I don't want to pull away from these leaves. So if I do the wind quilting design, I very likely will not do a blue variegated like I did on when I used Weather 3 before. So anyway, plaid 3 is what we're supposed to use, but if you want to be a little rebellious, I'm going to look at the wind one and just see how that looks. Either way, we want a 6 by 8 quilting design. Hi everyone, I'm at my computer and I'm just going to very quickly check the crunchy leaves with the weather design or with the plaid design and decide from there which I like. We don't need to do any merging, except we do need the quilting design and the embroidery design, but you can do that on your machine if you choose. This is just a quick visual to see which looks best to me. Excuse Archer drinking some water. I'm going to open up Embellishment Essentials. It opens up to my 6x10 hoop. Our quilting design is 6x8, so I need bigger than that. I think I will use my 7x12 hoops. I'm going to go to Preferences. Yeah, I was thinking 9x9, but then I need that bigger stabilizer. I'm going to use the 7x12 hoop, and I'm going to click. I went to Preferences, clicked on the hoop size I want, and now I'm going to click on this compass and then H to zoom into the hoop. And you can see down here at the bottom it says I'm on my 7x12 hoop. All right, so I'm going to go to Merge Stitch File, and I'm going to open up, here's the Plaid 3, and let's see, Pez, we want the 6x8 quilting design. So I'm going to scroll down right there, 6x8 Plaid 3, double click on that, and then I'm going to bring in the embroidery design. So I'm going to go to Merge Stitch File, and let's see, here's the embroidery files, Pez. Hi, Archer. Do you need some attention? Hi. And then I'm looking for the crunchy leaves design. All right, so right there, double click on that, it goes to the center, and that's what it would look like, and that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, nothing wrong with that. Archer likes it too. All right, so then I'm going to go to, sorry Archie, hold on, File, New Page, and I'm going to go to Merge Stitch File, and I'm going to look for the weather design and just see which one I like, because this is mine. I can do it however I want, just like you, and I'm just giving you some things to think about here, right? So embroidery files, block by block, Pez, and I want the 6x8. Now, one thing is that the block is turned, and this design comes in horizontal or vertical, so we'll have to keep that in mind. So I'm going to scroll down here looking for the 6x8. There's 6x10, 12, 14, 6x6, 6x8. All right, so since it's going to be turned this way, that means that we want a vertical design. So weather 4 in vertical, double click on that right there, and then I'm going to go to Untitled 1 that has the crunchy leaves design, and I'm going to say Control C and then go to Untitled 2 and say Control V like victory to paste it on top. All right, and then you can just see which design that you think would look best. So here is, let me click outside so we can see it. There's the plaid design with the crunchy leaves, very cute. Or there is the Weather 4, I believe it was called, Weather 4 design. That's funny, it came out, oh, because there's only one. All right, so Weather 4 has the wind. I have to say, I think I like that better. So plaid is great. If you're going to use plaid, that looks fantastic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But I think I like the weather, the wind with the leaves. I like that. I'm going to go with that one. You guys do whatever works for you. We don't need to do any color sorting or anything. I'm just going to save it. So File, Save Stitch File As, because I have both the quilting and the embroidery. And I'm going to name it 7x12. Crunchy Leaves. Could say Crunchy Leaves Quilt, so you know you have both. Either way, whatever works. And click Save, and then I'm going to send it to my machine because my machine is on and ready for playtime. Send to Solaris XP1, or you could send it to a USB stick. File sent to machine. So that was super easy. And again, the Plaid 3 looks fantastic too. So whatever works for you, I'm going to go with this. This Weather 4, I think that looks really fun. Now I just have to think about what thread color I want, because I want something that will stand out just a little bit but not pull away from the design of the leaves, because the leaves are so pretty and so cute. So I'll think about that and I'll let you know when I get there, but for now let's go ahead and get started. And by the way, I forgot, I wanted to mention to you that I got an email from Embrilliance today and they are having a sale. So I wanted to show you this real quick. if you go to my link, all right, I will add a link here, right up here. Just click on that and it will bring you to Embrilliance. But what it does is it brings you to an affiliate link from Embrilliance. It's my affiliate, so that I get a little kickback if you purchase off of Embrilliance using my link. It has to be through my link. So anyway, it brings you to Embrilliance, and I want to show you something. So if you scroll down here, this is a design that you can get for free right here. So I'm at the top of the main page, and then I just scroll down a tiny bit, and this Thankful Blessings, that is a really cute design that they made at Embrilliance for us, and it's for free. So you can click on that and download it for free, whether you have Embrilliance or not. And then the other thing I wanted to show you is that they have a sale. Let me see. All right, so in our group, I posted this in our group. Embrilliance is having a special sale and a free design. So this is in our Cristin Creates group. And the coupon code is blessed23. You can see it right there. It's all in caps. I don't know if that matters or not, but coupon code blessed23. All right, and you just, like I said, click on that affiliate link that I gave you, and then you can download that free design. But also, when you go to, like, if you're going to buy Embrilliance Essentials, that's the one that I'm teaching all the time, it's on sale for $139 right now, normally $149.95, so it's already $11 off. But then on top of that, if you put in that blessed23 coupon code, you get another 10% off. So how cool is that? That's like, what, another almost $14 off. So great deal right now. If you've been thinking about buying Embrilliance Essentials, it's the time. And if you already have Embrilliance Essentials, the coupon code works on any of their products. So just make sure to use my affiliate link. As I mentioned, click on that direct link and then come over to Embrilliance, and don't forget to download that free design. It's on the home page right there. All right. how are you doing with your goal? So my goal is weight loss, and I have at least 2 pounds, probably between 2 and 4 pounds to go toward my goal. So I'm really close, and so I have to stay really focused. It's easy to be a little more lax on it now that I'm really close to my goal, but I'm loving how my clothes fit. That's the best thing, is to not have that bloating and have your clothes being so tight. My clothes fit really well, and I'm really enjoying that. So I definitely want to keep on track and keep working at it. I haven't weighed in. I'm going to hopefully weigh in tomorrow, and hope that I didn't gain too much from eating badly at that football game on Sunday. So we'll see. But I have not done my workout yet today. I did my run yesterday, but I have not done one yet today. And I'm not absolutely sure that I will, only because I had several appointments today. And so I'm getting started on working on our project a little late. So we'll see. Hopefully I can fit it in. But either way, I've already walked 3 miles with Archer, so and I still have 1 more to go, so there's always that. But I'd like to get an official workout where I'm actually sweating and not stopping at 57 bushes, like literally 57 bushes. Does your dog do that? We have to stop and smell every bush. I love that. Not so much. But he is great. It's so easy, and he's right here with me. He's just my love bug. He's always with me. Isn't he so cute? I love my Archie. He always wants to be with his humans. I love that. Now I'm sideways. There we go. So anyway, how are you doing with your goal? I want to hear about it. Are you working hard towards something? Are you staying focused? This is a longer project. It's harder to stay super focused on goals when we're doing a longer project. So how are you doing? And I want to hear about it. And my shirt today, I wore this just a few days ago, so you probably already saw it, but Bloom Where You Are Planted. If I recall, it's a Hoop Mama design on an old Fred Meyer hoodie. I bought a couple hoodies on Amazon the other day that arrived last night, and they fit perfectly, and I really like them, so I'm excited to embroider on those. But this one is an older design, but it's cold and windy out, and so I'm wearing my winter clothes already, and thankful that they fit well. So anyway, I will add underneath this video, I will add a direct link to where you can get the design for this Bloom Where You Are Planted.